Why do I drift? I don't know, it's like the age-old question, why does a soccer player play soccer or whatever? I don't know, I feel like if you have a competitive nature, um, there's always something obviously that you want to achieve and do, and drifting became my passion when I was about 15 or 16 years old. Hey guys, I'm Kearney. I'm from the south of Ireland, from a little place called Waterford, and I've been driving in the States for almost 10 years now and 15 years internationally. I drive the Oracle Lighting Dodge Viper. It's the best car I've ever driven. It's slightly overweight for the size of the tyre. Just Achilles don't make a bigger tyre than what we need for our weight, so we're kind of in the battle of trying to get them to do a bigger tyre and trying to lose a bit of weight, like, and meet in the middle somewhere. But drivability wise, it's definitely the best car I've ever had. Reliability, last season we were still figuring out like all the little glitches or whatever, and it broke always at the wrong time. But now this season, knock on wood, it's actually bulletproof and very fun to drive, and lets me kind of open up a bit more in the style game to be a little bit more flamboyant and big throttle and kind of more Chelsea to no style. Yeah, I found myself when I started driving the Viper. I came actually out of S chassis where I was very like loose and ragged, style, and almost on the edge all the time, and I had to refrain my style of driving for the car and how it's just actually built actually out of the factory. It just doesn't do stuff actually an S chassis does. And with the Viper, you have to drive a lot more on the pedals, not actually on the steering. So I took a bit of time adjusting to that, but now when I get back on anything else, I find it extremely foreign that now my style of driving is kind of focused actually around that car now, you know. What does it take to win a Formula Drift event? I definitely think you have to be prepared obviously on the weekend, but things have to fall also into place as well. And now it depends on a lot of things like who's in your bracket. Even though everyone's out to win on the weekend, does the battles that you have in your bracket pair up to what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are on the weekend? Weather, I feel, has definitely been a big factor in Formula Drift over the last 2 or 3 years. Who's able to adjust with the weather? Who's able to adjust with the cars in front of them, the changing track conditions? And I definitely feel like you need some small bit of luck as well on your side. Yeah, I would say like how anybody, like, it doesn't matter if it's drifting, rallying, MMA, skateboarding, anything at all. If you have a dream and you have a passion for it, and that's the first thing that you think about in the morning when you wake up, and the last thing before you go to bed at night, that should be what you follow in your life, regardless of what it is. And that was always kind of my mentality. I took chances where business-wise was probably not the smartest thing I ever done with things, but I normally find if you're passionate about something to a stage that, like, that's what you eat, sleep and breathe and you live for, that you usually find a way of actually making it work and getting to the places that you want to go. You might not always reach the top level, but as long as you get to somewhere that it's fulfilling you personally and you're achieving little goals actually along the way to keep yourself motivated, it's 100% what I advise anyone that speaks with us all the time in the pits. Like, how'd you get there? It's like, focused on a dream with blinkers on, didn't care about anything else. That was the only thing I was focused on, and that's how I'm sat here, I suppose.